In a world full of mysteries, the human-animal bond is sometimes beyond the scope of ordinary understanding. The story we want to tell can shed light on the amazing power of spiritual connection and boundless love. One man, known for his kindness and compassion, left some food in the backyard of his home every day. He hoped that a feral cat that frequented his garden would accept this humble gift. The cat, however, was extremely cautious. It kept a respectful distance, as if the whole world was full of danger. It shunned people, remaining fearful and wary as if protecting itself from an invisible threat. But the man did not give up. He felt that behind this outward aloofness, there was a soul longing for warmth and understanding. One evening, returning home after a spiritual meeting, he learned disturbing news from a friend. The feral cat was dying. She lay in the backyard, exhausted, foaming at the mouth and eyes, full of misery. Even in her death agony, she was trying to defend herself as if fighting off an invisible enemy. The man, overwhelmed with compassion, suggested that the cat might have been poisoned. However, a friend said he had seen her playing with a spider a few hours earlier, and she may have been bitten or even swallowed a poisonous insect. The situation was critical. The friend offered to give the cat to him, but despite the nearness of death, the animal remained wild and frightened. With his characteristic calmness, the man slowly approached, maintaining a safe distance, and began to talk to the cat. He seemed to believe that his words could break down the wall of fear that surrounded the little creature. What happened next? Stay tuned to find out the denouement of this amazing story. Brazilian healer João de Deus, known as Chico, was faced with an unusual request. A friend begged him to heal a dying cat. Chico, addressing the animal, explained that he had received permission from Jesus to perform a passo, a transmission of divine energy. However, the healer emphasized the need for the cat's cooperation and urged its humility and submission to the higher powers. He recalled that words spoken in the name of the Lord deserve the deepest reverence. Unexpectedly, the frightened and distrustful animal, as if realizing what was happening, relaxed and stretched out on the ground, finding a peace never seen before. The cat froze, allowing Chica to perform the sacrament of spiritual energy transfer. At that moment, an invisible connection seemed to be established between the healer and the animal, beyond the limits of ordinary perception. Having completed the ritual, Chica gently lifted the cat. To everyone's surprise, the animal did not show the slightest resistance, trusting the healer. Chica asked for milk and, using a dropper, began to feed the weakened creature, trying to maintain its vitality. The result exceeded all expectations. The cat, which was on the verge of death, not only survived, but also became Chica's devoted friend, responding to his care with affection and affection. Moreover, the animal was given a name, a symbol of finding a new home and a new life, where love and faith, according to those present, created a real miracle. This story, in addition to its touching nature, lifts the veil of mystery over the deep spiritual bond that can exist between cats and humans. These furry creatures, which are an integral part of our everyday life, are able to act as conductors of subtle energies that connect us to the beyond. We often do not notice these invisible threads, but such cases, told by Chico Xavier, are not isolated. Throughout his life, this medium passed on many spiritual messages and teachings, and much of it has to do with these mysterious animals. Xavier was convinced that cats play a special, far non-trivial role in our lives, beyond mere companionship. According to his ideas, coloring, habits, everything in the cat is filled with hidden meaning, carries a message from the spiritual sphere, which should be deciphered with sensitivity and attention. For example, the presence of a black cat in the house is not a bad omen, as is commonly believed in some cultures, but on the contrary, serves as a symbol of spiritual protection. The color black is just one of the many ways in which these animals, even silently, help us. It is not without reason that cats were revered in many ancient civilizations. In ancient Egypt, for example, they were considered sacred animals, guardians of the home and temples. This worldview is in line with the teachings of Chico Xavier, who saw cats as spiritual beings, guides of higher energies. The gaze of a cat, especially the owner of mesmerizing cat eyes, has long been considered a portal to the boundless expanses of the universe. Watching these mysterious creatures, one can touch the timeless truth, feel the connection with the past and the future, beyond the limits of human understanding. In their eyes, as if in a mirror, the secrets of the universe are reflected. Chico Xavier, known for his spiritual teachings, claimed that cats, and especially those whose eyes shine gold, are messengers of the celestial spheres. They carry the light of the sun, the source of vital energy and spirituality. The presence of these graceful animals in our homes can strengthen our connection to the divine. Dawn, when solar energy is at its peak, is considered a particularly auspicious time to interact with these golden-haired creatures. Meditating with a cat during this magical hour allows the life-giving energy of the sun to renew the spirit and strengthen the connection with the higher powers. This simple but effective practice can fill everyday life with harmony and balance. However, the influence of cats goes far beyond the individual experience. They play a significant role during times of collective challenge and change. When the celestial luminaries line up in unusual configurations, golden-eyed cats can act as a liaison between humans and angels. Chico Xavier left a number of prophecies about cats that, when properly understood and interpreted, can provide protection and guidance in times of uncertainty. It is amazing how much spiritual meaning is contained in these graceful creatures that accompany us on life's journey. The importance of cats in our destiny should not be minimized. They are not just silent companions, but real spiritual guides that help us overcome difficulties, give us a sense of security, wisdom, and connect us with the higher forces of the universe. Look at your cat. It is a creature that has voluntarily shared its path with you. Appreciate this opportunity for spiritual development and contact with the divine. The teachings of Chico Xavier open our eyes to the mysterious role of cats in human life, their ability to serve as guides to other dimensions. Among Xavier's many revelations, the prophecy of the Night of the White Cats stands out. According to this prediction, the full moon illuminating a gathering of white cats symbolizes peace and harmony in the house where they dwell. This is not just a folk belief. This interpretation calls us to pay attention to the cycles of nature and their impact on our lives and the lives of our companion animals. In astrology, the moon, like white cats, is associated with intuition and the mysteries of the occult. When the moonlight illuminates their snow-white fur, the boundary between the material and spiritual worlds seems to thin out, and human intuition is sharpened. At such times, it is recommended to light white candles, invoke protective energies, and analyze dreams, which become more vivid and prophetic. Chico Xavier's teaching of the 7 cats represents an extremely curious aspect of his legacy. According to this teaching, the owners of 7 cats of different colors are under the protection of the 7 angels of the Lord. 7, as is known from various esoteric traditions, symbolizes completeness and spiritual perfection, and in tarot cards corresponds to the Arcana Chariot, embodying forward movement and triumph. According to the vision of Chico, cats act as spiritual guardians, each with its own special energy, connecting the world of people with the angelic realm. Happy owners of such a cat septet, the medium advised to make prayers to the 7 archangels, choosing a night to address in accordance with the color of the cat to harmonize the home atmosphere and attract divine patronage. Considering the feline symbolism in Chico's teachings, one cannot fail to mention the golden cat, a symbol of abundance and prosperity. The medium claimed that the place favored by the golden cat for rest is filled with the energy of prosperity. These animals, whose coloring resembles gold and sunlight, emit vibrations that attract wealth and success. Chico recommended that owners of golden cats place gold coins or other symbols of wealth near the cat's resting place. This, he said, enhances energy flows, promoting harmonious development in both the material and spiritual spheres. The appearance of gray cats is shrouded in a mystical halo. The teachings of Chico Xavier say that their presence in the twilight hours indicates the opening of invisible portals between worlds. This border period between day and night is a time of liminality, a kind of bridge over which energies flow from the world of the visible to the world of the invisible. Chico Xavier advises to be especially cautious with their desires at dusk, because everything we think about in this mysterious hour can be realized in reality. Twilight is a favorable time for creative visualization, which should be practiced with pure and bright thoughts, given the increased receptivity of energies during this period. Chico Xavier also notes the extraordinary charm of Siamese cats, which stand out for their piercing blue eyes. He believes that their gaze is filled with a special magic, enchanting power, and inexhaustible love. The presence of a Siamese cat contributes to the blossoming of love and harmonization of relationships in any space. Joint meditation with a Siamese cat can be an effective practice for those who want to strengthen emotional ties and attract love in all its manifestations. While stroking the cat, visualize a blue light emanating from it, which envelops and heals the heart. This practice is especially useful in times of emotional upheaval, promoting inner peace and understanding. Cat owners have probably observed their pets gazing intently at the sky, especially during the hours of dawn or dusk. Chico Xavier believed that in these moments, when a cat's gaze is fixed on the morning star, the animal comes into contact with the wisdom of ancient eras, signaling to humans the need to turn to the knowledge of their ancestors. These special moments call us to seek our own inner wisdom through the study of ancient manuscripts and reflection on the mysteries of existence. The morning star, associated with Venus, symbolizes rebirth and hope, reminding us that after any period of darkness, there is inevitably light. Among the many cat omens noted by Chico Xavier, the prophecy of the cat and the spiral of time stands out. According to him, the cat's play with spiral wires marks the reversal of the passage of time. This seemingly uncomplicated image contains a deep meaning, reflecting the continuous flow of life and constant changes in the surrounding reality. Observing this behavior of his pet, a person can think about the cyclical nature of his own existence. The spiral shape of the wires serves as a reminder of the non-linearity of time, of its circular movement, in which the past, present, and future are closely intertwined. Reflecting on the image of the cat raising its paw to the heavens can open new horizons of understanding our own experience and prepare us for the accomplishments to come. For centuries, and in many different parts of the world, cats have been honored as symbols of good fortune and prosperity. Chico Xavier, known for his esoteric knowledge, claims that the gesture of a cat raising its paw serves as a harbinger of divine favor. This seemingly mundane and even amusing gesture has a deep sacred meaning. Having witnessed such a sign, you should make a symbolic sacrifice, for example, light a candle. And with patient expectation, open your heart to the coming blessing. This simple ritual helps us to remain receptive to the many opportunities that fate presents. Unusual sounds in the silence of the night, according to Chico Xavier, are echoes of spiritual dialogue. In such moments, it is important to quiet the inner trepidation and accept the messages coming from the unseen world. Chico recommends using these moments for self-discovery and prayer, opening yourself to the flow of spiritual information. Lighting a candle or scenting sandalwood helps to clear the space and facilitate the perception of subtle energies. Brazilian medium Chico Xavier claimed that the deepest spiritual connection with our feline companions is achieved by looking directly into their eyes. This seemingly mundane gesture becomes a kind of mirror of the soul, reflecting not only current emotions, but also timeless truths. Cats, according to Xavier, have the unique ability to travel between dimensions, giving us access to the Akasha, the universal repository of knowledge about the past and future. Meditating together with these mysterious animals can be a source of prophetic dreams and revelations, illuminating our life path and destiny. A significant place in the spiritual teachings of Chico Xavier is the number 3. 3 cats coming together to form a triangle symbolizes harmony of body, mind, and spirit. This image serves as a reminder of the need to achieve balance between all aspects of the human being. Xavier recommended using triangular crystals or mentally visualizing the pyramids during meditation to foster this inner harmony and unity with the cosmos. Such a practice, he said, promotes mental balance and a sense of wholeness with the universe. So, one of Chica's most impressive revelations concerns the amazing ability of cats to travel between worlds. These enigmatic creatures are not limited to our physical dimension, but are free to roam other planes of existence, acting as messengers from those who have already crossed over. Cats appear to us as silent guardians of hidden knowledge and spiritual truths. Chica argued that the presence of a cat in the home is a constant reminder of the need to honor the memory of the ancestors and to be sensitive to the signs they convey through their furry emissaries. Lighting candles in memory of the departed in a designated place is a simple but deeply meaningful ritual. By observing the cat's reaction in these moments, we can get confirmation that our prayers have reached their destination. Equally surprising is the association of cats with prosperity. For example, the golden cat is the embodied symbol of abundance, and the place it chooses to rest becomes the center of prosperity. But what is meant by prosperity? It is not only material wealth, but also spiritual wealth, personal growth, and harmony of the soul. Chico Xavier urged us to be grateful for the blessings we have been given, and to realize that the presence of a cat in our lives is a priceless gift from the universe. Caring for cats is not just about caring for a pet. It is about strengthening a person's spiritual connection to something greater than themselves, to the divine. The gray cat, mysterious and enigmatic, has long been considered the guardian of the portals between the worlds, reality and Navya. Its appearance at twilight, on the border of day and night, is not accidental. It is a sign calling us to pay attention to our thoughts, because in this magical hour, thoughts have a special power and can materialize. Twilight is the time for creative visualization, when pure thoughts are able to translate into reality. This amazing connection of cats with the gates of time and space reminds us of the cyclical nature of life, the turning of the wheel of samsara, the endless succession of events. Watching a cat playing with a spiral wire, for example, allows us to reflect on our own life's journey, past, present, and future. Reflecting on these cycles allows us to gain a deeper understanding of the transformations we are experiencing and to prepare for the changes to come. And when it is time for change, Chico Xavier reminds us of the power of renewal. Just as the moon is reborn in each new cycle, humans go through a series of dark and light periods. Cats, endowed with a special sensitivity to energetic vibrations, sense these changes subtly and can be our guides through these transitional phases. They are our spiritual guides who remind us that after each difficult phase, a new stage of development begins. Looking into a cat's eyes is not just a fleeting contact, but a deep immersion into a spiritual dimension. This simple act can open a mirror that reflects not only our immediate emotions, but also eternal truths hidden from ordinary perception. Chico Xavier, known for his spiritual insights, described cat's eyes as a gateway to the Akasha, a universal repository of knowledge about the past, present, and future. Joint meditation with a cat, according to him, allows us to touch this boundless library, to comprehend the meaning of our existence, to realize the choices we have made, and to see the outlines of our spiritual path. This practice helps us to find answers to the questions we have and make decisions that are in harmony with our true nature. It is no wonder that cats are honored as sacred animals in many cultures around the world. Chico Xavier reminded us that the gaze of a cat heralds the sending down of divine grace. At such times, a lit candle and a prayer to a higher power can strengthen our connection to the cosmos and open the way to new possibilities for the future. The nocturnal restlessness of cats, especially in the hours of deep silence at night, according to Chico Xavier, carries a deep sacred meaning. He believed that in these moments, our furry companions establish an invisible connection with the beyond, and we should be attentive to the mysterious signs they are trying to convey to us. This is a time favorable for introspection, for immersing ourselves in our own thoughts and dreams, allowing spiritual messages to penetrate our consciousness unhindered. In times of life's difficulties or spiritual challenges, Chico Xavier advised creating a protective circle of light around the house or directly around the cats themselves. This ritual, involving the use of white candles and the recitation of special prayers, is able, in his opinion, to scare away negative energy and protect the home and its inhabitants from evil forces. Visualization of golden light, enveloping a person like an invisible shield, can bring mental balance, peace, and a sense of security in moments of doubt and anxiety. Cats, thanks to their exceptional sensitivity, instinctively harmonize their surroundings. But this practice, according to Xavier, can multiply this protection, creating an atmosphere of light and tranquility. Chico also pointed out the importance of preparing for what was to come. He claimed that cats can herald profound spiritual transformations in a person's life. A pet's unusual behavior can signal the approach of change, urging us to rethink our decisions and embark on a path of spiritual development. However, these changes do not have to be feared. Just as cats face the unknown with grace and equanimity, we must learn to face our own challenges with courage and unwavering faith. Having a cat around constantly reminds us that we are not alone in this world and higher powers are guiding us. cats are teachers, demonstrating the importance of balancing the spiritual and material. They are true experts in the art of harmony, and by observing them, we can learn to balance our physical and spiritual needs. Practices of spiritual feng shui, such as placing sacred objects in certain areas of the home and allowing cats to roam freely, help to create an atmosphere of peace and balance. Brazilian healer Chico Xavier emphasizes the importance of gratitude in living with cats. She advises practicing small rituals daily, expressing gratitude to the higher powers for the patronage and spiritual connection with animals. This can be a short prayer or a symbolic gift, such as a saucer of milk, as a sign of respect for invisible protectors. A feline presence in the home is a ray of hope and a symbol of rebirth. They remind us that even in the most difficult situations, there is always a way out, a bright future. Chico Xavier encourages us to think of cats as representing resilience and spiritual renewal, especially when we face challenges. This cycle of challenge and renewal is an inevitable part of the spiritual journey. Cats, who according to the healer can move between worlds, show us the delicate balance between the immediate and the eternal. They instruct us to live in the present, but also to recognize the influence of the powerful forces that guide us. In caring for a cat, we are also caring for our own souls. Every sign of love shown, every minute of silence shared, is a chance to find harmony with our deeper selves. Cats teach us to appreciate silence, to see the nuances of life, and to trust the power that guides us. In every home where a cat lives lurks the opportunity for deep spiritual communion. By carefully observing the grace and expressiveness of a cat's movements, the depth of their gaze, we can learn valuable lessons and find the path to spiritual perfection. We should not forget that these mysterious creatures are not just pets, but also peculiar guardians, protectors, and teachers who can guide us on the path of truth. Every interaction with them is a chance for personal growth and spiritual awakening. This video reveals the idea that cats are more than just friends and companions. They are spiritual guides, silently showing us the way to a more harmonious, balanced, and spiritually fulfilling life. They help us connect with the divine. Chico Xavier's wisdom, imparted to us through his teachings, helps open doors to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The presence of cats in our lives serves as a constant reminder that hope should never fade. Even in the darkest and most hopeless times, there is always a light waiting to illuminate our path. Just as a cat always finds its way home, so too, guided by love and faith, we will eventually find our way to the truth, illuminated by love and light. Don't forget that when we care for a cat, we are essentially caring for our inner world. Furry creatures can teach us many things. To remain optimistic even in difficult situations, to find peace in silence, and to believe that just as a cat always finds its way home, we too will find our way by following the guiding star of love and light.